Hey yo, welcome back to the Western Conference Elitists. Today we're going to be doing a film breakdown of Russell Westbrook. So I've compiled a small film session today for us. We're going to be looking at his fit with Denver, which is, a new destination for like an NBA current legend. He's on a vet minimum, so, we're not expecting a superstar Russell Westbrook, but we kind of know what he can provide, and we're going to be looking at how he fits into the Denver system that ultimately has championship aspirations. So, we're going to highlight the things that you should look out for in this film session, then we'll get right into it. First, for when he plays with the starters, look for, off-ball catch-and-shoot threes, because I don't think Denver really wants Russell Westbrook pounding the rock and driving at the hoop when there's Nikola Jokic on the floor who could have the ball in his hands. So on that same idea, look at his off-ball cutting, his energy, his defense, ways that he can impact their team and their play without having possession of the ball all the time. And then Denver also runs these platoon bench units where it's like 5 bench guys. And Denver is very much so has a weak bench right now. So look at ways he can elevate them at his playmaking and stuff like that, his energy. So at the end of the session, I'll give you my takeaways. I broke it into 4 parts. You'll see as you go, drop a comment, let us know what you think. Without further ado, let's get into it.
That's the first rebound for Kawhi. Into Zubac. Cutting is Westbrook, who goes high and comes down hard. Paul George, double, man feeds Westbrook.
This is why I love Terrence Mann being on the floor in crunch time minutes.
In a tie ball game, I wanted to point this out. Terrence Mann is a plus 14 in the game. Westbrook misses at the iron. Nice grab by Kawhi. Shot clock is late. Inside to Westbrook, and he punches it in with 2. An electric start offensively here for the Clippers. Points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Clippers trail by 3. Bounce it to Westbrook. Cavalier, no. Follow, no. Although they are down by just 5, they'll have to defend without fouling. Dump it inside to Westbrook, off the window and in. Westbrook with a dozen.
Harden of the double team comes, whips it to Tice. The bounce pass underneath and the flush from Russell Westbrook.
Big battle between 2 of the top teams in the East. Oh, Westbrook.
We wanted that all night.
Yep, he got us a dud.
7. Powell. Tough drive into Westbrook to lay it up and against the rim. And then Saric fouled in the second.
And use the fact that everybody thinks you're going to shoot it and get super close so you get to the basket easier. Westbrook gets to the basket easier.
Hey, Westbrook got a dunk and now the layup.
Of 10 from the field. LA is 9 of 13. Nesmith guarding Leonard inside, and that's a basket by Westbrook.
Maturity to be able to play through frustrating times.
He already has. He's already picked things up.
Westbrook with the attack and gliding all the way to the rim to score.
He's still athletic.
Committed their 4th team foul of the 4th quarter. We got ourselves a brand new ball game, but the Clippers right back in front, breaking the game's first tie.
Still plenty of time. Powell bumped off his spot. Clippers can't get a shot off. Zubac spins. Cut by Westbrook, and it looked like it might have been affected on the backside.
Certainly getting the friendly roll on the rims here.
Harden down the lane, hands it off to Westbrook, blocked by Horford, recovered by Horford.
And they have not given up. I mean, it's been back and forth. That 40-point quarter is unreal. But 107 points by the Suns in 3 quarters. That's something they haven't done.
Tied at 39.4 in catch and shoots, man. It's one of Minnesota's big strengths.
Westbrook going right at Conley, bucket, and the foul.
That's a historic rate because the pace was a lot slower back then.
So after the Clippers took the lead for the first time since midway through the first quarter, it's a 7-0 Golden State run. Zubac finds Westbrook for a nice finish.
Harden, nice find to Tice. Westbrook wraps it up and under.
Harden drives around McDermott, ladles it to Russ, who lays it in. Clippers are down by 8. They've led by as many as 8. Westbrook inside. Oh, with the stuff! And now a taunting technical.
Just 22 years old, third season in the NBA. He's got, this is when guys are coming out of college.
What a feed. Westbrook able to lay it in there, 97-83.
To your point about how much easier it is to do the other things when the offense is good, Will Hardy talked about that challenge for his team right now, especially without Lowry Markkanen just getting back. Clarkson as again.
A lot of guys playing a lot of minutes. Plumlee inside, Westbrook layup. Good ball movement there from the Clippers. After the Mavericks won games 3 and 2, George Westbrook, a collision, and knocked out of bounds the great. Harden brings it back out against the rookie Lively, trying to create some space. Nice bounce pass, Westbrook layup. Beautiful two-man game.
Every time the Zubac switches out, and rightfully so. It's a comfort zone for him. Whoa. Westbrook.
Houston has responded with the last 7 of the game. Westbrook in the corner for 3. It's good. And it scratches the Clippers right where they itch. Clippers 18 of 27 from the free throw line. They've been able to get there. They have not been able to convert. Russ for 3. It's good. His second triple. He has 8 off the bench. To really tighten things up here as they enter a very difficult part of their schedule. Hesitation for a moment by Westbrook. It's the best defender in the NBA. Go through it. We'll kind of find it together. Hot shot by George. Long rebound, and now it's Westbrook for 3. In and out. Williams with a rebound.
Kawhi against Collins, forces a pass out. Corner 3, takes a bounce out. That was a rebound.
Leonard surveys the scene. Clippers will just have a traditional set here on the mismatch. Drives around Jones, bounces to Russ in the corner, open for 3, lets it fly, bullseye. This is the game that I think the Clippers needed to have after a disappointing night in Salt Lake City. How about Russell Westbrook? He is 3 for 5 from the three-point line. On the potential star power in the reported trade, but in that trade we mentioned, players are gone, and players, there's a great bond in that locker room during camp. And your coffee. Westbrook on the wing for 3, and Harris has the rebound for Orlando. Clippers. Highland. Suggs, what recovery. He bothered Leonard on the other side. Here comes Westbrook. No. Kawhi with the rebound.
Here's Leonard. Gives it up with 2 to shoot. Westbrook will let it fly. No good. He's been shooting it well, though. Leonard staying on the floor after that hard fall. Missed the free throws. Finds Westbrook. LeBron challenges, but Westbrook cans the 3. And the Lakers 5 of 5 now this quarter, but still down 12. Westbrook open from the corner. Misfire on the 3. And James with his 4th rebound. Leonard hit a 3 a moment ago. This time he'll drive and give it up. Westbrook for 3. Missed it off the front rim. Rebound Tucker. Now Highland to tie it. No good off the heel. Reeves with the rebound. Stripped by Leonard.
Harden the extra pass. Westbrook corner 3.
Westbrook out now. He's lead 5 consecutive points.
Highland. Westbrook tries the right corner. Too strong. Randall runs it down. And then lost it.
Randall not protecting the ball with his body.
Harden kicks it out. Westbrook gets a good look for 3. Harden to the corner. Westbrook connects out of 3.
That all started off with a defensive block by Lively, and now you get a 3-on-2. You got guys that can run and you get an easy bucket. They might need more of that soon.
Westbrook rattles in a 3. Harden had 20 points in the first half. Just 3 thus far in the second. 5 to shoot. Westbrook missed that one badly.
Dallas does have 5 blocks, so that has been a focal point protecting the rim. Westbrook way outside, can't hit the 3. Tippin doesn't go for Zubac. George trying to get involved. Forced to give it up. Harden look for the open man. Westbrook, they give him the three, and he buries it.
Mavericks 0 for 8 from 3. Westbrook tries a three. That won't go. Clippers just 2 for 7. Pass inside to Coffey. Kicks it out in the corner. Westbrook corner three. Short. Green the rebound. Still 5 seconds to go.
His activity level off the charts right now.
Powell goes inside. Whips it out. Westbrook open three. Can't get it to go. Zubac another. And Dallas back up by 8. Harden to Powell. Powell gets inside. Whips it out. Westbrook, who's 0 for 6 so far, can't get it to fall. Green the rebound. This game is off to a very physical start. Westbrook tries a three-pointer. It's good. Westbrook did not hit a field goal. Irving gets past Doncic. Whips a pass out. Westbrook wide open three-pointer. Can't get it. Harden the rebound and got hit in the face. Harden no dance. Came early in the season in a trade. Knocked away from behind by Washington. Man has it across the lane. In the corner. It's Westbrook with a three. Leaping two-hand rebound Washington. Tonight 2-9. Off to Plumlee, met by 2. Westbrook 3. Rebound. Doncic had it in his hand, and then terrific score off the bench. Works on Kleba in the corner. Westbrook 3. That is not his shot. He is below 25% in these playoffs from 3.
PJ Tucker had played limited minutes in this series. He got the start tonight. What do you need to see from him?
No, just his physicality, guard the basketball, offensive rebounds, and make the corner threes. He did a good job when he.
And now here is Russell Westbrook all the way downhill, and no foul.
Zubac on the doorstep, tried to get it. Westbrook finally corrals it. Shot clock is new. He goes into Caldwell Pope, and he finds Zubac, who flushes off the other baseline.
Nice pass, and Tice with the flush. Welcome to the family, Daniel Tice.
Brooklyn, New York at 10 years old, and that's where he grew up to become a four-star out of high school before committing to Florida State.
Clippers 2 for 5, Blazers 2 for 6. Those opening night jitters out of the way. What a feed, what a finish. All 3 buckets for the Clippers come on laser-like passes at the iron. Second foul on Ayton. 4th turnover for the Blazers at under 4 minutes. But Robert Williams checks in, a very defensive-minded center. Nice drive by Westbrook. Nice pass by Westbrook. Nice shot by Kawhi.
And a mismatch inside Thibault. Trying to get it to Zoo.
Westbrook filters the pass. Zoo flushes it down. Clippers 7 for 13. Westbrook, what a pass and another finish. This time by Ivica Zubac.
Again, Brian, it's a quick push.
Kawhi double team. That leaves Westbrook open. He'll drive inside. Everyone worried about Westbrook and Batum.
A lot of turnovers, but the good news is the Clippers have missed 17 of their 20 shots. They are down by 6, 34 seconds to play. Now we're 2 for 1. There's a lob, high percentage for Plumlee.
Harden has been very happy to play facilitator, but they're going to need him to score. Westbrook into Zoo, to the rack, and punches it in. And now they have erased what was a 24-point deficit out of a 14-point cushion. And crazy things can happen, but a great play to open up the 4th.
Clippers can go 2 for 1 here. Westbrook.
Into Tice again, another feed. Wow.
9.6 to go. They got a lot of time. Westbrook on the sticks. Edwards guarding him. George for 3. It'll count. With 0.9 to go in the quarter. Kicks it out to George, working against Herter. Westbrook. Inside Leonard with the slam. It's Leonard, the cutter. Nice looking sideline out of bounds play by Ty Lue. 20-point lead after the bucket. Westbrook pocket pass Zubac. They are making a concerted effort to feed him.
Well, they took 29 threes last night, the Knicks, and they made 17 of them.
Zoo with another punch.
And a
Ivica Zubac.
You got to get the rebound.
Yeah, they didn't block out. But Paul George fell asleep, as well as Kawhi Leonard.
A double Leonard, nearly picked off by McConnell, but Westbrook down the center of the lane, out to Powell, who's in, and Powell hits a three.
Westbrook slides it across the baseline, and that has been Norman Powell's spot throughout the game. Going back to the second quarter.
The Clippers are right now getting those 50-50 balls and getting themselves extra opportunities to score.
The rookie Kobe Brown comes in and makes an impact.
He's had a big game, 23 points, 6 assists, 7 of 14 from the floor. George gives it up. Westbrook in off the bench. Finds man in the corner. He got it.
Westbrook goes inside, kicks it back out. Powell, nice fake to get Green away, fires away, hits a three.
And I love that from Russell Westbrook.
James Harden, a 20-point game so far with 6 assists. No Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers tonight. Westbrook throws it up, Plumlee throws it down. Harden drives, goes inside, kicks it out. Westbrook back up top to George. George, three-pointer is good.
13, their largest cushion tonight.
And the instigator in that whole thing was Russ, and there he is again.
I mean, I'll tell you what, he's been in for now 7.5 minutes and has made a play every single time. Largest lead of the game for the Clippers. It's a 25-point turnaround since the second quarter when Miami led by 14. Another deflection by Westbrook. This time it's George. Down the lane. Leaves it at the doorstep, but a whistle and a foul.
But Thaddeus Young is somebody who's really pretty much has been a game changer because he's playing that smaller four that can rebound and also can guard.
When he can put it on the floor one dribble and he's in his mid-range jumper, he's going to toast you.
And there's another steal as Westbrook picks it off on the intended pass from Charles Bassey. Tice, and we'll get the roll.
Continuing with his good play here in the third.
Irving gets away from Westbrook. Jumper doesn't go. Rebound Green.
What if we all stayed together? And now James and Russ have a chance to do something about it this year. Westbrook, pocket pick with Booker to beat. Back to Powell.
Bojan Bogdanovic against Westbrook. Cade has Westbrook on him now. He'll rise and fire from the paint. It's off the heel to Plumlee.
Given that Harden and Paul George are on the floor. Thompson rises for the three. It's good. Klay Thompson with 17. He's unselfish. He's a terrific passer. He's a killer with the ball. And he's been fun to watch as long as it's not against your team. Oh, what a block from behind by Westbrook.
Deals back to Wade, and the Cavaliers reset with a fresh 14.
Cavs gonna have to make tough shots. This Clipper defense gets back, and that's a tough shot in Westbrook's face. You have to make a lot of those because they will defend.
And Jeannie doing double duty. Hardest working sportscaster in the nation today. She's doing pre-half and post. She's doing sidelines.
And we know and have heard from him throughout the year just how much his mother meant to him.
Well, especially with his father passing away at 7, she was really the mother and father for him. Them in a position for the shot clock to expire. Great team defense there by the Dallas Mavericks.
Westbrook, a pest there, knocks it away from Gafford, and then Washington. The other guy to look at is Derek Lively II, who's a rookie playing in his first playoff game today. It's Washington's first playoff game. Gafford played in one playoff series in Washington. Irving turns it over, and here comes George. You know this from personal experience?
I stayed out of that. We played different positions.
Doncic drops it in. Luka Doncic, 22 points, 12 rebounds.
And he got the matchup he wanted against Luka, just couldn't convert.
Doncic goes behind the back. Cleaver stripped away by Westbrook. 5 seconds left. Doncic, 2 seconds. 1. Doncic banks it in with .7 on the clock. 71-67. Doncic to Lively. It's blocked by Westbrook. Back with 10 to shoot. Irving one-on-one with Westbrook. Pull up. Irving, tough angle. Rebound. George knocked out.
Think about taking these challenges this early on, just on a possession challenge.
I think in the playoffs, it's a little bit of a risk, particularly not just a made basket. Neither call was based on a foul, a second foul, or anything like that.
Under 2 to play here in the first. Irving behind the back. Goes inside. Swatted by Westbrook. Well, Jason Kidd, some of his younger players had some nerves in game 1. Didn't have them in game 2 and don't look like they have them here. Another lob. It's Lob City, Texas style here in the first quarter. Doncic drives, goes inside. Knocked away off his foot. And he screams at James Capers. Thought there was a foul with 5.5 remaining. Doncic with the steal. Bounce pass to Green. Oh, and he's fouled by Westbrook. Green is upset. Washington offensive rebound. Doncic fouled by Westbrook. Doncic upset. Has something to say. Westbrook pushes him. Now Westbrook pushes Washington. And it's good to see Paul George back in the playoffs. Doncic. Bank shot is good.
Because there was a stretch in Houston where it was layups or threes. He can't finish at the rim like he used to, so that midi is big time important.
Doncic off the glass. Irving the drive, stops, bump, foul, count, nope. Fell off the rim. And free throws for Kyrie Irving as Westbrook.
Mavericks have it. Luka Doncic is off the floor. The time is now for the Clippers to strike. The on-off numbers are staggering in favor of the Clippers for non-Luka minutes.
All right, time for some thoughts. First of all, cutting off ball is strong. He is an elite off-ball cutter. He's a real threat in that way, and that a lot of the time will help the fact that he's a non-shooter, especially in the regular season, when teams aren't scheming for it specifically. And if everything breaks perfectly right, he could be juiced up Bruce Brown. The difference, I think, is that Bruce Brown is a little bit more under control. Westbrook's 100% go 100% of the time, so you get a lot of these shanked layups and like these, crazy stuff that, will have you scratching your head a little bit. But you'll also have these fiery plays and these slam dunks and putback dunks on free throws, like all that stuff. He's a beast from the dunker spot, just like Aaron Gordon. But can he play with Aaron Gordon? Then Aaron Gordon would have to be spaced out, and that's not great unless Russ is on ball. Cutting off screens is also very good, so maybe we see some Jokic-Russ pick and rolls with Jokic as the ball handler and Russing the screen, and then he rolls as just like an athletic, dynamic threat, so it's like a reverse pick and roll. That could be really, really cool. He's still a super athlete. His shooting is a real disaster. It's terrible. The mechanics are gross, like whatever. We know this. It's only going to get worse, is my guess, because he has that really high jumping form, and usually, like Tim Legler pointed this out, usually players who shoot like that, like a mid-range kind of form for threes, they get worse and worse as shooters as they age because they jump at different heights, and it's just hard. It's hard to create a good muscle memory and rhythm with that. So, that's a problem, especially in the playoffs. In the regular season, this could age really well for the Nuggets. He could elevate the bench. He could provide some good cutting. And the spacing might not be that much of a problem, especially if he makes up for it with defense and energy and cutting and dunks and all that stuff. But in the playoffs, I could see it being a real problem. I also notice sometimes if his threes, if he steps into them, like he has 1 foot planted, he catches the ball and he steps into it, they go in a lot more often. His numbers go way up. They don't track that statistic, and it would take years to find. But, it exists. Like he's better when he's stable. But if he starts with his feet set, it's likely going to be a pretty bad shot. He takes shots as if he is an all-NBA scoring level threat. So Nuggets are probably going to hate him for a lot of plays. Like there's going to be a lot of like, come on, by Denver fans. Kind of like what happened to Lakers. Like, that is going to be a problem. But, they might love him if he makes up for it. What else? His defense in the playoffs, even this year, was so strong. But his offense was so bad. Like, he couldn't even contribute, and like, he wasn't that much of a difference maker, and he couldn't really start or anything. He puts a lot of pressure on the rim as just like an attack the rim guy off the dribble, which could be huge for Denver's bench, especially combined with his elite vision. He's still an incredible passer. You all remember triple-double Russ. Like, he really, the perfect scenario for the Denver Nuggets is Russell Westbrook comes in. He's totally happy in his role as like the lead guy off the bench. He is on the ball, provides a lot of pressure, charges at the rim, doesn't take too many boneheaded shots, kickouts, everything is there. His vision is great. He makes the bench look serviceable with a bunch of not so serviceable guys. And that's the perfect way it goes. The opposite, the nightmare scenario, is he comes in, takes a bunch of bad shots, feels slighted when he doesn't play with the starters, and, kind of creates all this tension. The Nuggets, every team takes on the personality of their best player. The Mavs and Luka is a pretty wholesome, like, chill franchise. The Nuggets have Jokic, same idea with these Europeans. So they've never had a clashing personality like Russell Westbrook in their locker room. Hopefully it's not too big of a problem. On defense, he has incredible hands for steals. Like, he darts for the ball. He'll chase down, go for crazy blocks. Like I said, 100% of the time, he is going for the ball. He is going for big plays. He's not going to do, like, the little tweaks and adjustments. He's more of like home run. Like, that's what he wants. He's going to go for those steals. He's going to go for whatever, even if he's giving up position, even if it's, a foul, even if whatever. So with that comes a couple, you're going to get some flagrants and some crazy fouls and some tension and some fights probably, especially in the playoffs. I would almost guarantee he gets into a fight with someone in the playoffs. But for real, elite hands in regards for steals and blocks as a guard. You'll see tons of that. And he's very, very good at defending role players, I noticed. Like, he'll lock them up, and just his pressure is overwhelming for guys like that who don't necessarily have the confidence of superstars. He's very overzealous, so screens can sometimes be a big issue because he's always staring at the ball. It's all he cares about. He wants the ball. He wants to steal. He wants to block. He wants to turn over. He wants to transition. So he becomes very overzealous, and he's blind to them and will often just run into them or get stuck behind. So players who take advantage of that, I hate that my example keeps being Luka or Brunson. Brunson also, players like that who will get him on their back. He's going to fall for that every time. He pretty much bites on everything just because, once again, he wants those transition plays. So overall, as a player, it's a huge upgrade to Denver's bench if you just go based on talent. The problem is you're not just getting a talent, you're getting Russell Westbrook, and the fit is hard, and it gives Mike Malone a tough job of sorting personalities and setting lineups. Also, if he takes shots the way he's been doing it his whole career, these crazy ones, it could leave a lot to be desired with him. But if they get a mellow, zen, veteran, wise old Russ, and he plays within his role and looks to be a setup guy, attacks the hoop, makes the defense collapse, it could be a really great pickup that they got for nothing. The good thing about all this is they're under the apron, so which sacrifice KCP for. But worst case, this doesn't work out by midseason, they can totally ditch it. So if it's not working, they can ditch it. But my real concern would be it works in the regular season, or it works enough in the regular season, so they keep him and they stick with it, and then the playoffs it becomes a problem with his shooting and shot taking. But, only time will tell. Let me know what you thought in the comments. These are just some of my noticings, and, peace.